sales tax, discounts, and prices. A sweater costs $39.99. Sales tax is 8%. A customer pays with 5 $10 bills. How much did the cashier hand back as change? So if you're given sales tax, then you definitely need to calculate sales tax. If you don't need to calculate it, they're not going to give it to you. They won't expect you to assume what sales tax is going to be, because sometimes it's 7%, sometimes it's 8%. So if it's given to you, you need to calculate it. So if we're looking for change, then the first logical step is to calculate the total amount the customer is going to be paying, and then we can subtract that from how much the customer actually pays. So to do that, we take our price, which is $39.99, and then to calculate tax, well, if tax is 8%, then we could just multiply by 8%, but as a decimal. So 8% as a decimal is going to be 0.08. But this is just going to give us tax, and we need the total amount. So if we have our tax here, we can then add the original price to get the total. But writing it like this is completely unnecessary and complicates things. So we can actually factor out our price here and write it like this. So if we factor our price out of our first term, it's going to be 0.08. And if we factor our price out of our second term, $39.99 divided by $39.99 is going to be 1. So to get our total, it's going to be our price multiplied by 1 plus our tax. And this makes sense. 1 is 100%, and then 8 is 8%, so your total is going to be 108% of the price. So let's just write this because we know what that's going to be. This is going to be 1.08. And this will give us our total, and then we can solve the rest of the problem. So $39.99 times 1.08 is going to be $43.19. So this is the total that the customer needs to pay. But if you look here, it says the customer pays with 5 $10 bills. So they didn't pay exactly $43.19. They paid with 5 $10 bills, so that would be $50. So now we need to subtract our total to get change. So 50 minus 43.19 is going to be 6.81. So the cashier handed the customer $6.81 in change. So to expand on that formula that we looked at in the last problem, let's put that in general terms. If we have our total, so our total is going to be equal to the price, and we multiply that by 1 plus R. R is just going to be a percentage as a decimal point. But this could also be 1 plus or minus R. Because if we're getting a percentage off, then it's going to be 100%, which would be the price, and then you subtract your discount, which would be a negative percentage. So you would take 100% minus the discount. Whereas if it's sales tax, then it's going to be 1 plus the tax. So we use R to represent both of those. Emma Ploye has an employee discount of 15%. If she pays $259.25 for a product, excluding tax, how much would a normal customer pay? So let's go back to our formula. If our total is equal to the price multiplied by 1 plus or minus r, where r is our percentage. But we're going to be subtracting this time because we have a discount. So now let's plug in what we know and see if we can solve for the missing piece, which is going to be the original price, which is in yellow here. So let's actually underline that in the problem. And then our total, let's actually put that in green just so we can differentiate it, is going to be $259.25. And then we can see the discount, which is our R value here, is going to be 15%. So let's plug all this in. We have $259.25. Set that equal to the original price, which we don't know, and then 1 minus 15%, but remember, it needs to be as a decimal, so 15 divided by 100, you just move the decimal point over twice, so 1, 2, it's going to be 0.15. So now let's simplify and solve for the original price. So 1 minus 0.15, that is going to be 0.85. So our discounted price is 85% of the original price. So now we can just divide both sides by 0.85 to get the original price. And if we do that, our original price is going to be $305. So a normal customer would pay $305, but Emma Ploye pays $259.25. Count Deese gets 30% off a $699 TV. Sales tax is 7%. What is his total, including tax? So here we're dealing with a discount, and our original price is $699. Our percentage is going to be 30%, but here we have another percentage, 7%. So we're going to need to use our formula twice. So the first total is going to be with the discount, and then we will calculate tax. So the original price is $699, and then we multiply that by 1, and then this is a discount, so we need to subtract 0.30, because remember, we need it as a decimal. So this is going to be 0.7. So we need to find 70% of 699, and that is going to be $489.30. So now we need to take our new total here with the discount applied, and we need to now apply tax. So to apply tax, we've done this before. We do 1 plus and then whatever our tax rate is, which here it is 7%. So that as a decimal is 0.07. And now if we calculate this, first of all, 1 plus 0.07 is 1.07. So this is going to be 107% of our total here. So our final total is going to be $523.55.